Cape Epic, Duct Tape saves Stage 1 for new women's leaders Wakefield and Lill. Schurter and Frischknecht claim overall lead in men's category after finishing second on the 98 km wind-blown stage. Thanks to a bit of duct tape, the South African duo of Candice Lill and Amy Wakefield, E4.net Seattle Coffee Co. went from considering an abandon on stage 1 of the ABSA Cape Epic and instead powered on to a victory that also put them in the overall race lead. For the first half of the windy 98 km day, with everything from steep single-track climbs to wild mountain descents, it was a compact race for the 3 leading women's duos of Sofia Gomez Villafani and Katarina Nash, 91 Songo Specialized, Lill and Wakefield plus Kim LeCourt and Vera Lucer, Efficient Infinity Insure. However, then the Efficient Infinity Insure duo dropped off the pace while last year's winner Villafani and Nash pushed ahead. The Gap D4.net Seattle Coffee Co. duo were then held up by Wakefield's collision with a tree, which seemed innocuous at first, but it soon became evident that a branch had put a nasty gash in her upper arm. "I actually asked Amy if she wanted to abandon the race," Lill said. "It was really bad, but Amy is so tough. She just took my duct tape, wrapped it around her bicep and carried on." Read more. ABSA Cape Epic, Villafani Nash and Beers Blevins duos win prologue. A nervous Lachlan Morton joins forces with Keegan Swenson to tackle Cape Epic, Nebraska to host inaugural USA Gravel National Championships in 2023, and they didn't just carry on, but also caught Villafani and Nash at 70 km into the stage with 550 m of vertical ascent. The pair then surged and had carved out a lead of not far short of 6 minutes as they headed back through the start/finish line in Hermanus. They also jumped into first on the general classification, from third after the prologue. "I can't actually believe we won," said Lill. "I said to Amy after the crash, let's not worry about anything else, let's just ride our own pace. Eventually, we caught Sophia and Kate and we just kept going." Nash and Villafani took second on the stage and also moved down to that position on the overall, 5:24 behind the top spot, while LeCourt and Lucer were third on both the stage and overall at the end of the day. The first stage after the prologue also reshuffled the order on the rankings in the men's UCI category. Matthew Beers and Christopher Blevins, Toyota Specialized 91, had entered stage 1 in the overall lead, but after a 12th place finish on the day shifted into 8 overall. Nino Schurter and Andre Frischknecht, Scott SRAM MTB Racing, took their place at the top of the leaderboard after finishing second on the stage. "That was an awesome stage that went really well for us," Schurter said. "We tried not to go into the red too much, and I think we managed that well. The racing was really fast and we just waited until we had an opportunity. I'm happy with the stage 1 podium and thrilled to be in yellow. I love this race, it's great when you can start it like this." Fabian Rabensteiner and Wout Alleman, Wiley Pirelli Factory, took the victory on the stage and as a result moved up to 4th on the GC. Defending champions Lucas Baum and George Egger, ORBEAX Elite X Speed Company, finished third on the stage after an aggressive day of racing and are now second overall, 57 seconds behind Schurter and Frischknecht. "That was very tough, the wind made it very hard," said the stage-winning duo's Rabensteiner. "We got dropped 2 or 3 times in the wind, but we kept fighting back. In fact, the whole race was a fight today. When we sensed we had a chance we just went full gas all the way to the end. It was a great way to win the stage." Defending champions Lucas Baum and George Egger, ORBEAX Elite X Speed Company, finished third on the stage after an aggressive day of racing and are now second overall, 57 seconds behind Schurter and Frischknecht. Andreas Seewald and Martin Stosek, Canyon Northwave MTB, are third overall, 127 back. Stage 2 of the 6-day mountain bike race on Tuesday has 15 for 75 m of climbing over 648 kilometers. It remains in Hermanus for the start but takes on a distinct 116 km course with 850 m of climbing over a relentless route which climbs into the Ekaterinburg and Paardenburg ranges and is ripe for attacking racing.